You know, I think I'm going to have to actually utilize this Ewok in other different types of content. I We're doing enriched droplet zone again, the single player version, because that way I don't have to find someone to, you know, join then leave or use my alt account. But let's let me show you if you haven't seen him. Auto this enriched droplet zone yet. That vortex that's just around him, I really like that. When they have like that boost and that little vortex that circle him, I don't know, it's like one of my favorite ones. Assuming they don't have poise. Because if they have poise, then it's really not going to do much. But a lot of these enemies in the earlier, easier difficulties don't really have poise. It's only like harder difficulty modes, like what do they call that? Like that ultra point event, I think, has poise, or can have enemies with poise. Was it the Inheritance Trials or the Scrolls missions? Like one of the Scroll missions, I think, has it as well. But as you can see, if they don't have it, this is really good. I also forgot to show you what he had equipped. I'll show you after this run. But as you can see, he does it pretty good, and he does a decent amount of damage. And he's only 1 out of 5, by the way. I wouldn't mind a dupe of this guy at some point. I kind of regret not going at least 5 steps for him on his individual. So it's increasing the chances that I'm likely going to summon on the 1000-Year Blood War Yamamoto rerun banner. The fact that we haven't heard any news about it at the moment is leaving me to believe that it's probably going to be towards the end of this month, like either out of the later end of mid-month or sometime in December. So I think by this time we already had it leaked when the swimsuit banner was coming, because it came out on October 13th, the swimsuit banner rerun. So, and since we just got this new banner, this Ichigo and Rukia banner, it's probably not going to happen until after this one has run its course. So we'll have to look to see when, or at least it's been out for a while. Now, let's take a look at him. He has 10 attack, and he has 30 attack, and he has 2 chappies. So, then you got Nat of 25, and DR of 12, and then 20, and then 12. He has dodge and start barrier, although I think I'm going to change that start barrier to pierce barrier, honestly, or something else. But that'll be later. So let's do a few more runs at least, so we can see that. I like to do more than one run. I know a lot of people leave after like the first run usually, but I like to do more than one run just to show the consistency. If you can continuously do like 3 or 4 runs back to back, you're either very unlucky or you're not consistent, in which case, if you're not consistent, I want that to be shown. So I just do the 3 or 4 runs that I normally do back to back to back. And he honestly, if I didn't get the 1000-Year Blood War Aizen, I honestly think this guy would be one of my go-to auto units. I mean, just look at it. He's really good. The Vortex is always nice to use. I might actually even start trying him out, like actually playing with him instead of just autoing with him. Because the only 2 places I really use him is for autoing, like simple stuff like this or the PE. Well, not this one in particular, but like the co-op version, because that's the only one worth farming. But I'm planning on waiting until I get at least 2 more droplet characters, so I can have Yuryu with 3 droplet characters. So for like 120% droplet bonus, and then try and farm the what do they call it? The enriched droplet zone with the ×3 modifier with that character being like just having all the droplets, because that I just want to see the amount of droplets I would get on co-op. because that would be a lot in my opinion. And I think I'm gonna do a. I'm not sure how many gameplay videos I'm gonna do a day. For a while there, I was doing 2, but maybe I'll cut it like 1 or 2. There hasn't really been much news. Or maybe today will be the day that I actually get around to recording the video on the non-Bleach game that I want to show, because I would honestly love to see a Bleach game or a game mode in Bleach Brave Souls with that style, because it's just so amazing and so fun, and it has so much potential with games like Bleach and Naruto, and other potential animes that have a lot of characters and or abilities. So that is my reason why I want to do a video on it. Yeah, I think I will do it today. Whether it get uploaded today or not will be another thing entirely. But I think I am going to do it today. And it's going to be a pretty long video, at least compared to most of the videos that I do. It's not going to be like an hour long or anything like that. It's not even going to be 45 minutes, but it's probably going to be about a half hour, give or take. And that is the next run. So he does pretty good. And he seems to beat him a lot before he's able to launch a special. So, 1 more, I think, should be good. 114. I wonder how... I've yet to use Uryu for Enriched Droplet. Because I've been farming other stuff. Like, after this, I'm going to start going back to the point event. I want to utilize some of the orbs on the point event. I probably want to get at least 100 million points this point event, or 1,000 BBS tickets worth of 1,000 BBS tickets worth of orbs spent on that, because I'm gonna try and get some new 5 stars and hopefully pull Akon. He got buffed, by the way, if you did not see that. That's pretty awesome. Or the droplet characters, or just any new characters in general. Just fill them out. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it until mid-month, by the way, until we see what mid-month is. If mid-month is premium, that is being saved until that mid-month banner goes live, because chance at new 5 stars. You know, hopefully they'll get some decent ones, like maybe another potion or droplet characters. I would prefer like droplet soul trait characters, honestly. That would be kind of cool. And this is the last run, and he seems pretty solid. Yep, and he finished them off before he could actually get a special off. So that is Yhwach. Honestly, I am very happy with that I pulled this character, even though I don't use him, like, because that's the thing. When I pulled all of them, I've been mainly using Yamamoto and Aizen, but now I'm actually thinking about using this guy more, because he's actually pretty good and fun to actually utilize. How many of you guys use him and like for a lot of content just because of how good he is? Cause, you know, he looks like he'd be like really fun to play. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.